Our first guest of the day, Deseree the Champ. She is actually 1-0, trains at a Bones Adams gym. She is trained by Coach Rodney, a good friend of ours. He also trains with, obviously, Devin Haney. Uh-oh, there goes the champ. Oh!
Good slip.
Slipped up
right
under
hand.
that right hand, Danny. You better be careful.
And she
What's
got the
going
rings
on? What's going on? You can sit here. Appreciate it. So Desiree was on schedule, and then she almost didn't show, and then she showed up. So we're happy that you were able to make it. I know you were headed out to Arizona and had some things to do, so just want to thank you for coming in early, even though you almost couldn't make it. So we appreciate you.
I'm here.
I know. We appreciate you.
Good morning.
Thank you. So me and Danny obviously had the opportunity to watch you spar in Bones Adams, and obviously that's where I took a liking. You definitely have a lot of dog in you, and I wanted to obviously introduce you to my audience, give them your story. Female boxing is on the rise. I know you're 1-0 at this point, so I wanted to know a little more about you.
Well, I am Hollywood the Champ, a.k.a. Queen of the Ring. I am from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I thought you was from like California or something.
No, I'm from Atlanta.
So how long have you been in Las Vegas?
I've been here for almost like 3 years since like the Olympic trials.
So you've definitely grown accustomed to the heat. It's not even a thing for you.
I still don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm actually asking for myself. I've only been out here maybe 5-6 weeks now, living permanently, and I haven't experienced the heat as a full-time resident. Obviously, I've always come in for fight weeks in May, but never really lived through this heat. So I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally by getting, you know.
Stay by the pool. I stay by the pool. Pool in my backyard. Stay right.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have a pool, so I'm lucky. But how'd you link up with Rodney?
A friend told me about him. My friend Callie, she told me about him.
Okay.
Rodney kind of reminds me of my old coach in Atlanta, Cannon.
Okay.
So like he brings that dog out of me and like make me work hard. So
And how long have you been training under his tutelage?
like maybe 3 months.
Oh, so this is fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, so before him, who were you with?
I was working with Mama's Boy.
Oh, Dennis Douglas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, his mom.
Okay, with the mother. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And how did you link with her? Because they're from New Jersey.
Yeah, well, actually, I was in Utah trying out for Team USA.
Okay.
And I saw his mom, like, training him in heels, and I was like, dang, you know, she kind of fit me. Like, she can go with my profile. Like, let me hit her up. So I hit him up, and he was just like, if you come out here, just make sure you work. Like, she don't like nobody who don't work. So I came out here, and I outworked everybody. I was shining everybody who she was working with.
And what made you go to Rodney? Why not stay with Mama's Boy's mom?
Because Dennis is a hater.
Okay. So some
It's okay.
some
It's
personal
okay.
shit. All right. So you're 1-0. When do you see yourself getting back in the ring? And who's your manager?
Well, I'm currently not managed right now.
Okay.
Self-managed. Yeah. I hope to get back in the ring June or the end of May, fighting Kelsey Winstrom in California.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how are you putting this together?
I got a call.
Okay. So is it going to be televised, not televised? Do you know?
I don't know
Pay-per-view?
if it's going to be televised. I know it's for like a belt over there in California, a state belt. She's 1-0 also. So yeah.
Nice. All right.
I'm ready to just go put in that work.
For sure.
So how'd you get into boxing first off? Talk about that.
Well, I was just talking to my friend. She's about to fight, I think, May 14th. Chicken, if you guys know her.
What's her real name? You don't know?
Uh-oh.
You just know a nickname.
Is it on Instagram? Is she
Yeah, Slim Chicken, I think that's her name or something like that. She's fighting for a WBC. So we used to do fight night, underground fight night.
In the A?
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of females that's pro right now who you guys don't know. I'm not gonna say their names, but we all
know a
came
lot of
from like
fighters,
underground, like KOD, Atlanta, Chicken in Dallas. That's really like how I managed myself, because I was really doing this before, you know, Like,
Before turning pro.
You know
Yeah.
the business.
So you don't have a lot of amateur fights. You're
I
going
do.
off. Oh, you do.
I do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do.
How many?
I seen you with a bunch of stuff on IG one day. I seen you pulling out trophies, you pulling
Yeah.
out belts. You was doing a lot of stuff, but you was like just showing all your achievements and accomplishments.
Yeah.
I seen you on IG a lot of different times with like Zab. I think it was with Zab or maybe Flat or
Yeah.
yeah. I seen
Yep,
you
yep.
on there.
Oh,
doing that.
because you did the call-outs are mandatory?
Yeah.
You fought in that?
No.
I was about to say.
When they started or whatever, I was calling out a lot of people. Like, I am known for getting on people IG. Like, hey, you want to fight? Hey, you want to spar?
were you
Like,
calling
hey,
out?
Everybody who in 147.
What was the biggest name that you actually got on an IG with Flats with?
Well, nobody actually got on there with me. But I called out Mary McGee.
Oh wow.
I think KO is her name.
He a Mary
KO
McGee
Reese.
fan.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Really?
What? You know.
We like women's
We like
boxing.
Mary McGee.
We like
Yeah.
women's boxing.
And
She's pretty.
she fought hard in that fight, man. She literally just, it's so crazy.
Didn't she have to
It's
go to the
ironic.
UK
She
too?
just posted the highlight of her and Courtney, right? Is it Courtney or Cameron? Which one she fought?
She fought Shannon
Shannon-
Court.
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
verify
Cameron.
just to make sure. But
I think she might have fought Chantel Cameron. Not
Yes,
Shannon Courtney.
yes, you're
Courtney
right.
fought Ebony Bridges.
Yes, you're right.
So she just posted that saying like how she fought off sheer heart, and I can see that like she didn't have a big name trainer. She came out of nowhere, so you know her training camp wasn't right. Like I could see if you was in that position, Rodney has the pedigree and the knowledge, so I know you'll be prepared. You know, he prepares Devin. He's part of that team. Like he's been around. He had Samuel Peters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I give her, I guess, a pass because she doesn't have a real team. Like, ain't she from the Midwest too?
She's from like
Gary.
Indiana.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, what boxers come out of Gary, Indiana? I mean, maybe there is some. I mean, I'm not being
And
disrespectful. She didn't have a
Chantel
strong
Cameron
team
as well. It was Chantel Cameron.
She didn't have a strong team, so I don't knock her. And that was all. I mean, you can see the way she's punching.
But she had became
ain't got that
champion.
technique.
Ain't that her responsibility though?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we all know that women's boxing has like 20 girls in one division. Unlike like the middleweight division in the men's is over 1,500 men just at middleweight, just at 160. So it's a little different. That's why Ebony Bridges is already a champion. She's what, 7-0 now? I mean, excuse me, she has the one loss to Courtney. But she's already had 2 title shots in less than 10 fights.
Yeah.
Men don't do that unless they have 300 amateur fights and their name is Lomachenko.
Yeah.
But where you said in California this fight is going to take place?
Yes.
And how sure are you that it's going to happen? Can you get like
Contract
ticket
is signed.
information and okay, so that's a
Yeah.
good sign.
Contract is signed. We're just really waiting on my opponent. I had an injury, then she had a back injury. So we just waiting on her right now, and the promoter to give us the date, and we're ready to go.
And being from Atlanta, why haven't you gone back to like Buckhead? They stay with fights. You could definitely
I had my first pro
and
day.
be a draw there because they love boxing. We actually covered 2 Buckhead fights, and they love boxing so much. We did a Friday and a Saturday show, and they filled that Buckhead thing twice. Then we did another one when Truck fought and Darren Cunningham. It was in Decatur, Georgia, but I don't know
at
the name of it.
Cosmopolitan. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That one. So they love boxing over there,
Yeah.
even on club level, high level. When Tank comes out, I've been to those fights, and it gets nice in Atlanta.
Yeah, I was co-main event for my first fight on King of the Ring at Buckhead.
Nice. So why not stay there? Being a person from Atlanta, build your because in this game, the more tickets you can sell, the more appealing you are to a manager and a promoter.
Yeah, but I just don't want to be like,
Local.
yeah, Atlanta, just like an Atlanta-based fighter. Wherever I can go and get my face seen, I'm going to go and move around and get seen.
For
Like
sure.
a lot of people from Atlanta is just known for Atlanta. And then when they get put out there and get exposed to something new, they really get exposed.
I see what you're saying, but from a financial standpoint, it's working for certain people like a Cash, Quoctavius Cash, He'll go to Atlanta, get a couple tune-ups, get back in the green, then they'll get offered a fight. He'll fight someone on the big stage. That's a bigger check. He might not win that fight, but he got that check and that opportunity to try to win that fight. Now he's back in Atlanta, I think May 21st. Get back in that green column. Get back on that bike again, you know? I don't know, but I guess to each his own, right? Everybody has a different path.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, you had dreads, and then I seen you sparring and no dreads. What made you cut them?
So I'm known for like having my hair done, makeup, switching it up. I actually used to be a cosmetologist before I started boxing. So just something different, switch it up, do something new.
All right.
I had blue hair, red hair, green hair, whatever you want me to wear.
So talk to me a little bit, because that's what drew me to you, was watching you spar. And I have her name finally. I was asking Coach for her name for like a week so I could post that for you. And it took him a bit to give it to me. I'm going to have to actually go through my YouTube to find her name. But it was a 3-time champion. And I was really impressed because she seemed to have a wealth of experience, obviously being a 3-time champion, and very confident in the ring. But you were holding your own with her, and that's what obviously impressed me about you. So just talk to us a little bit about your time in the ring, that one time where we got the opportunity to watch you spar. And was that the first time that you sparred with her, as I look up her name?
Yes, that was the first time I
Okay.
sparred with her. I didn't know she was a champion. I just thought like she was another boxer coming in. So, you know, I didn't feel no intimidation or nothing. When I got in the ring with her and I saw her like start moving, by the second round, I was like, oh, she a vet. I was like, oh, I got to adjust. So, like, by the second time we sparred, I made her start adjusting, because I adjusted to her and went back and looked at my footage. And I was like, oh, she's some real work. I haven't had nobody just, like, beat my ass in Vegas. Like, I haven't.
But I don't think she was beating your ass.
No, but she made me adjust. Like,
Okay.
she made me think. You know what I'm saying? Like, most girls, I can just dog them. Put them in the corner. I'm going to dog you.
Who you been dogging out here in Vegas?
I dog everybody. I
Who?
dog Jamie
Everybody.
Mitchell.
Oh,
I dog
we just had her in
Callie.
there. She a champion. Wait, y'all in the same weight class?
I fought from 165 to 132.
You could get down on what? You mean you used to fight?
For the Olympic qualifiers,
Okay.
I fought 152 to 132.
What would be your fight in May?
147.
You know, women move
Okay.
divisions more.
I did not think you was 47 though.
Yeah? Really? What did you think?
I thought you were in Clarissa's and
Everybody thinks that.
I thought you was definitely in Franchon Cruiserweight or
It's just
Marshall, like
it's just
68,
the
60.
thighs. It's just the thighs.
She said it's just the
the
thighs.
thickness,
It's just the thighs, yeah.
the thickness.
So the woman you were sparring was Carolina Rodriguez from Venezuela, I believe, right? I'm gonna look. 'cause
Or
I-
either Chile. I think they said
You're
Chile.
right, Chilena. She was Chilena.
Yeah.
But she gave me those Sergio Martinez vibes. Did she give you that? Like, cause she had the hands down and she
Yeah.
kept like her head off the line.
Dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
a good mover.
She was like salsa in there and like merengue. So my granddad, he's like my assistant coach too. He used to train Camacho them back in the day.
Okay.
And so he was
Hector?
junior
nice.
and senior.
Okay.
So he was telling me like trying to like tell me what her trainer was saying in Spanish or whatever, and like telling me like move like salsa. I'm like, I can't move like how she moving. She moving, but you know, I adjusted.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Obviously, you can tell us with more detail if there was more to the adjustment. But I felt like what you did to counter that was put more pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause she's fast.
She was.
She's very fast. So I'm just like, if I could break her rhythm, then I mean it's cool. Like she told me, she was like, you got a lot of power. So
I see now that she is 16-0, and she
Yes.
is from Santo de Chile.
Yep, 16 and 0.
I remember specifically now what you was doing on IG. Like, I've been over here trying to think about it. I'm like, I know I remember seeing her doing something. You was asking Siri your name, and
Oh,
Siri was
yeah.
like calling out your account. That's what was going on. But that was Fido. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know who y'all was, but that right there introduced me, and that's been a few years ago. So it's cool to see that you like pretty much self-promoting yourself
Yeah.
on all multiple platforms outside of the ring as well. So yeah, salute to you.
Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my God! Not even she didn't look 118. There's no way she was 118 that day.
She just had a baby, so yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, she was 118.
No.
She was-
She's probably like 135, 140. She just
Yeah.
had she just had a baby. So shout out to her for getting back in the ring.
Like how long ago had a baby?
Yeah.
I don't know. I from the pictures I seen, it looked like the baby was recent. Like, you know, like a little baby. I don't know.
I knew, listen, I didn't even know her. And I walked in before you was there. So I was watching her warm up. And I just kept telling him, like, bro, that's a fighter. The way she was shadow boxing, she was turning them and just like, you could see them popping back. I'm like, man, she's not no mom trying to warm up to do aerobics.
Well,
and then you walked in.
She was definitely a mom warming up.
Yeah, she was. But no, not your average mom.
What?
No, sir.
What's the average mom?
She can't fight like y'all. She ain't fucking shadow boxing like you guys. Like, she's not getting in the ring to spar. I mean, maybe you're a mom and so is she, but
I am a mom.
But you're not the average mom. The average mom's definitely not taking punches to the face because they want
Well,
to.
I think you know, typical, right, would be more because average, I don't know. Typical mom? Not the typical.
I don't know. It just takes heart to do what you do. It's
Absolutely.
better said than typical or average. Not everyone can step through those ropes, you know?
Facts.
It takes a certain type of person with a certain set of not only skills but mindset as well, you know?
You gotta have that dog in you.
So I'm assuming that you might have to spar men from time to time because it's hard to get female work, or do you only spar women?
No, I spar guys a lot. The female work, it's okay. It's really not a challenge. So with the guys, I get to think more. They make me think. Like, they talk to me in the ring like, hey, you square, you know, like step a little bit to the left. Like, with females, I'm just dogging them, and it ain't that good.
So where do you envision your career at least 3 years from now?
I want to be a world champion. I am going to be a world champion. I want to do it in like at least 3 divisions, you know? Like, I want to do 147. I'll do 140. I mean, I even go down to 130, you know, if I have to, or either up to 154. I mean, like, anybody can get it.
And how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. No, you could definitely do it as a female boxer because Kylie Reese is how old? She been around for a minute. I'm shocked. You know who I'm shocked hasn't been back? Ava Knight. Like, she was one of the first.
She's been back. She's fought in California recently.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm shocked that like a promoter hasn't picked her up. You know, she's been around for a minute. She's got a name.
She just had a baby.
She deserves some TV time. She just had a baby too?
Yeah, I haven't seen the little baby in the gym. Like, she's fresh.
Yeah. I haven't seen
Yo, she just fought on a tank card in LA.
Yeah.
Ava?
Yeah, we was there too.
She must have been like the opener because I was there from the beginning. I definitely seen Derevyanchenko, and that was the co-main, right, with Adamas.
Right. I don't know. Yeah.
I didn't know. So they have you listed as 5 foot.
Yes.
Is it really 5? I feel like you might be
I'm
slightly
5 even.
smaller.
What?
You don't think so?
No, I really be looking at y'all like I'm y'all height.
Oh, wow.
You definitely Danny's height.
Yeah, you know, for sure.
Yeah, I'm 5 foot. But I give them work like I'm 6'4".
That's why we got you in here, man. I'm glad to hear that you actually have a fight announced because it gives our audience something to look forward to and obviously an opportunity to get to see what we seen. So you said that your grandfather is the second in the corner, and he used to train both Camachos.
Yeah.
So
He used to train a lot of guys.
When did you like realize who he was and that he trained fighters? At what age did you notice?
So growing up, girls couldn't box. Girls wasn't, you know. So that wasn't like a main thing for me. I didn't start boxing until I was like 25.
Wow.
Until I was like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
For sure.
So, you know, he even told me my first fight, he didn't go with me to my first fight.
Wow.
He was like, you're not ready, Dazzy. Like, you got to be in tip-top shape. Then you can run him out the ring. So I actually went to my first amateur fight by myself.
Just the coach.
Just me.
No coach.
No coach.
Man, that's like Mike Polite.
Yeah. I won.
Nice.
That's what matters at
Yeah,
At
right,
the end of the day, that's what
Right.
matters. So, are you a mom yourself? Is that why you defended average moms?
Yes, I am a mom. I have
Okay.
a 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how does she feel about you getting in the ring?
She loves it.
I think she was there, right?
Yeah,
I felt like
she
that.
loves it. She's been around boxing like since she was born. She's worked for Team USA as a glove
nice.
runner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she's been around it her whole life.
Okay, so you made it on Team USA.
No, I didn't make it on Team USA. They actually pulled my weight class that I won. I won at 141, and they pulled that weight class, and they said it wasn't an Olympic weight class anymore. So that's why I went down to 132.
Same shit that happened to Shushu. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened to Shushu. They pulled his weight class, so he had to go down in weight.
Yep.
And I guess in the amateurs, they do it by points in your weight class. So he didn't have, like, he had only
Enough points to qualify.
Yeah, enough points to qualify.
And that's what happened to you?
Well, I fought at 152, made it to the semifinals, and then I went to 141, won the whole thing, and that was like so crazy because I had a allergic reaction.
To what?
So I have anaphylactic shocks. So like it could be like the atmosphere, spores in the atmosphere. Like I could get stung by a bee, food, or whatever. So I actually had an allergic reaction the night before weigh-in. So like I had to wear a mask. My face was swollen. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, but I still won the whole thing.
So is it like the movies you get the...
Pin stuck in you. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And then how many hours does it take for you to like...
Come down.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get the pin stuck in me because like it gives you adrenaline in you, and then like when you
don't
go
want
to
to test positive.
yeah, and then when you go to the hospital, they want to give you steroids. So I didn't take none of that, and I just took the risk because I was like, man, I came too
You ain't
far.
take no Benadryl? You couldn't take no Benadryl?
Well, they did give me Benadryl, but
Okay.
they have to give you steroids too, so like your lungs and stuff can like go down. But I was like, nah, because I got to make weight and can't be over. So I was like, we finna go in here and just do it.
So even though you're 1-0, you're pretty much a vet though, because you started at 25, right? I think you're what's that, 7 years now? You said 32?
Yeah,
So that's 7 years now.
yeah.
So you feel like ready to get this going, because we get a lot of fighters in here that are prospects, the 1-0s, the 2-0s. They want to get 4 and 5 fights. Sometimes some even say, I don't know, what did Abdullah Mesa say the other day? I think he said he's getting like 6 this year. So it's like, are you at the point where you want to speed things up, or are you wanting to take your own time because of, I don't know, whatever reasons? Do you want
No,
to?
I do want to speed things up. I just had to take some time off because I had an injury and some issues and stuff going on. But I do want to speed things up, get my fights and stuff out the way, and get my belt, because I know I'm capable to get in there with the competition and at my weight class or any weight class and get it.
So you're at 147.
Yep.
Currently only one champion undisputed, Jessica McCaskill. What do you think about, her and obviously just other girls in that weight, around that weight, that could be potential opponents for you down the line?
And Jessica McCaskill is a dog. She's just a dog, and she got heart to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, she keeps swinging, but I don't think that she's technically sound. The fight with what I seen with her and Katie Taylor, she just wasn't technically sound. Katie Taylor's technically sound, like she's like crisp and,
Champ, that fight was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but still, like even
I'm sure you've improved.
But I get her though.
now.
Jessica is more.
Oh, yeah,
she's a
boom,
fucking. You know what I'm saying?
boom.
She's Margarito. Let's be real.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
not
so
tight.
she technical is Devin Haney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Shakur Stevenson. That when you're
Yeah.
thinking technically sound, but she's boxer puncher. If not, brawler.
Yeah, she's a brawler.
I don't want to say
She
that
got-
because
she a
brawler.
dog.
Maybe she's boxer puncher. Brawler, but maybe. That's debatable.
I think when you attach the word brawler, a lot of people associate that with like, people that just don't have skill or don't have,
They just throw bombs.
they just throw. So I
She
don't
throw
know.
bombs.
She throw
She
bombs.
does throw bombs, that's for sure. Definitely throws bombs.
Yeah.
So speaking of Jessica McCaskill, have you ever spoken to her trainer, Rick Ramos?
No, I actually tried to get in.
The tournament?
They have some little house thing going on,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't get nothing back.
You reached out to him?
Yeah.
On DM?
Yeah, I sent the email and the DM.
I'm gonna hit him up. I actually literally just hit him up because I know he's seeking women.
Yeah.
For women, excuse me, for the Fight House thing, and yeah.
He
And
got
you're in that
Summer.
weight. Yeah, he's got a few.
So that's like a lot of good work for me. I would love that work.
Oh, we got to get you up in there.
Yeah.
Definitely. We're gonna make that connection. Hopefully he's not too busy. I just hit him up, see what happens. If not, we're gonna have to get Danny. He knows him from way back. If he don't answer me, he can't duck Danny.
Yo, matter of fact, don't he owe us hats and shit?
I never got my hoodie, yo.
Text Rick right now.
Nah, at least
yo.
you got your hoodie. I never got my fucking Rick Ramos boxing hoodie, bro.
I want my hat.
So, Desiree, speaking of merchandise, have you decided to make any, or are you looking to put the record together before you start selling merch?
Well, I actually
Gotta
have
be an
like
entrepreneur.
everybody know that's what I am. You know, like I've never worked a 9 to 5,
Okay.
so I've always been a hustler. You know.
Nice.
No Wendy's, no McDonald's, no Taco Bell.
I've never.
No Louis Vuitton
But you eat it.
store.
I never. No.
What?
No.
So you never ate McDonald's?
I don't eat McDonald's anymore.
You're a professional boxer,
I have
bro.
a plant power,
Bruh, even-
power plant like right down the street from my house. If you guys
Even
don't know what that is.
Shakur, we was just at Shakur's house. He was beating the shit out of us in spades, and he's like, the only thing he can't wait to eat is pizza.
Pizza and soul food.
Fighters want to cheat too.
Yeah, but I don't eat McDonald's.
I can't date you. I need a girl that ain't.
I will say
I need a girl that wants a number 2.
Women,
You ain't afraid to have a
women,
number 2 with
especially
me.
women with kids.
The 2
like, be
cheeseburgers?
2
refraining from that
cheeseburger meal.
McDonald's.
If we can't split a 2 cheeseburger meal, it ain't real.
Yeah, you
A
wow.
vegan cheeseburger.
A vegan cheeseburger.
You
There
vegan?
you go. At least she's
The
saying we
vegan
could do
cheeseburgers
it.
are
There you
good.
go,
They have a-
guys. That's what
yeah.
they wanted to hear right there. That she's still down to go to McDonald's. She's like, vegan cheeseburger at McDonald's.
They don't have a vegan cheeseburger.
Well, we
at
gonna find a
McDonald's.
McDonald's at one. Burger King got the Impossible
Ew,
Burger.
No.
Not
I
good.
don't eat Burger King
Impossible
either.
Let
Burgers.
me put y'all on. It's a place out here in Vegas. I think it's called Plant Power or Power Plant. It's the first fast food
Vegan.
Oh my god.
What about?
So you vegan?
No, she just said no.
I eat meat like.
But
I was about to say,
what
you
about
don't look vegan.
in Atlanta? They got the place. No disrespect to nobody, but Slutty Vegan in Atlanta. You ever seen the stuff they got?
Yeah, I've never been there.
I
It
had
look good.
that.
Yeah.
It look good.
Are you talking about because you bought it from? Were you at the fight that night? Slutty Vegan was a sponsor at one of the
Yeah.
times I was commentating.
I would never. I never.
They
had
make
it, but
wraps, right?
The food truck.
They make
I don't know.
everything.
Like I don't know. I seen
I
it.
thought it
I've
was a
never ate there.
restaurant.
But
I
Nah,
know
they
the
had
food
like
truck.
this punani wrap, and I bought it. I swear to God,
That's
I
the
bought it
names for
because
all
of the
them.
name.
All the names.
I bought it
kinda
because of the
crazy
name,
like
but that damn thing was hot, and I guess they wanted it to be because of the name, but it was too spicy for me. That shit was too spicy.
Oh,
What?
nah, it was I forgot to text him the address.
Oh, he answered you? Because if he answered, you know we need to ask him about.
No, not
Desiree.
Rick. Not
Oh.
Rick. Pop.
Okay.
So I'm just doing
You
that.
ain't got no gear or nothing like that. You got gear like Hollywood the Champ.
you know, I
attire
could have
and things
brought
like
y'all.
that.
I should have brought.
No,
y'all.
not for us. I'm just saying in general. Do you sell like you got merch?
Well, so I do have merch. I make my own merch.
Okay. I would expect that.
Yeah,
You seem to be creative.
at the amateur tournaments, I used to give out like posters, with my autograph, shirts, to like the parents and kid appropriate shirts. You know,
Understood.
so yeah.
Looks like I think we might have a couple of questions here. Looks like Ruin a 504, which is New Orleans. He says, "Tell us the story about how you got into boxing." I think you kind of did that, but if you have any more details,
Well, I used to do fight night in Atlanta at Club Crucial. Shout out to Club Crucial, West Side Atlanta, Bankhead. If anybody know, you know, you know. But so I used to do that. I went to Granite City Boxing. Went to my grandfather in boxing. I wanted to go pro. They told me no, that I didn't know nothing about, you know, like boxing for real. And then I started training to be an amateur boxer and went to my first fight on my own in, I think, South Carolina, Wilmington. I think that's where it was. Yeah.
just
I was finna say I seen you had fought some notable names in the amateurs like O'Shea Jones. I seen you fought her twice.
Yeah. I fought her actually 3 times. 3 or 4.
You fought her 3 times.
Yeah.
What was that? And it. Let me go. If I go back to it, I could get more information. But it looked like it was for like.
Yeah, that's probably a tournament, right?
Yeah, it was like a high level tournament.
Yeah, so I fought her in tournament wise, but I actually first met her in Atlanta. I was going around and I was like, can't nobody beat me. I'm queen of the ring, this and that or whatever, talking junk. And a coach, or I don't know if he's like a promoter or whatever, actually brought them down. And that's when I first met her. And I felt like I kind of got tricked because they switched my coach out my corner at the time and put, I don't know if you guys know Brian Norman.
Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, they put his dad in my corner. And I've never fought a southpaw. So, like, getting in there, fighting a southpaw for the first time with my coach not being in there with me, she was hitting me with shit. And I was like, I came back to the corner. I was like, what am I getting hit with? Like, this is not making sense. Like,
she bred, too. Like, she a bred fighter from the ground up. You know how people say, oh, yeah, you don't need to turn this, that, and the other. Like, she's raised to become a pro her whole life.
I mean, she got a bunch of brothers.
But it looked like you fought her in the 2017 USA Women's National Championship semifinal. So that was pretty big in itself just alone, you know?
Yep.
How many fights did you have to win before you got to her?
Not a lot.
Oh.
Not a lot. It wasn't a lot of girls in our weight class at that time.
Okay.
What is it? What is it that you think? We were talking about it earlier. So today's topic was Canelo, Kamaru Usman, and we were saying how all the UFC fighters want to come over to boxing, and I said, I feel like obviously boxing is where the money's at for the guys, but I think the UFC pays better
for the women
overall for the women. But obviously it's popular in itself in the UFC. What do you think needs to happen in boxing in order to be able to grow women's boxing? And obviously I think this weekend helps having a huge card like we do, but we'll get to that.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are going to feel mad about this or whatever, but sex sells, ladies. Sex and skills sells. Amanda Serrano.
Does Kean have his headphones on? I'm glad he came in the fucking studio, this guy.
Coming from a woman.
Coming from a woman.
We've been trying to tell him that all week long.
We try fucking 2 months.
I only been around for like a week around Kean,
like,
so
2 months.
Women can fight, and that's cool or whatever. But when y'all pay more to see some sexy women fighting, come
absolutely,
on, for real, like
absolutely,
yeah.
I would.
Yeah, so that's what I feel like will make us get paid more. We fighting this and that or whatever, but far as y'all respecting us on the same level as us fighting and paying us the same way, no, we're gonna have to manipulate it a little bit, play with y'all mind. Like
that's how it was in the beginning though with the Mia St. John. She wasn't even in boxing trunks and like a sports bra type. She was in there in like some
bikinis.
Yeah. I mean, she had like, I don't know what it was pink. I know that. I don't know the name for the female clothing and whatnot, but it wasn't the traditional trunks and sports bra. It was definitely something different. But her opponent had on trunks and sports bra, so it looked really weird in the ring.
Oh, you talking about in the ring?
Even MMA women, they wear little ass Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
I know those supposed to be jeans, but I'm talking about, they be like, the shorts be like a little ass band.
They be twerking.
That's cool. No, can you beat up some MMA fighters for us, please, Hollywood?
Yeah, I actually have.
Who?
And we want you to do it in
training though? Like they want to work on a stand up?
Nah, I beat her up in the amateurs before at a Golden Glove tournament. I think her name is Chelsea something. I can't remember.
We don't know them. We just want you to beat them up.
Yeah, I would love to fight MMA fighters though.
We want you to beat them up.
I got it. Justin Gonzalez in Milwaukee says, how do you motivate yourself and make us a fan? How do you motivate yourself and make people fans of you?
Well, people are fans of me. I think they like my social media. They like my drive, how I push, how I overcome things. I used to be real big. I motivate people on the weight loss journey, on just being there. Yeah.
How big?
I used to be 198.
I'm going through this social media. Do you have like a side by side like most people?
Yeah, I think if you go all the way down, you'll see like me in a black dress or something. Yeah.
How long ago did you cut your hair?
A couple of weeks ago. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That recent.
Yeah, so I'm native. So like in our tradition, when one of your elders die, you cut your hair.
Oh wow. My condolences.
Yeah.
I haven't found it.
No.
I'm still scrolling.
strolling all the way down.
How many posts? You probably got 1,000 pictures on there.
Maybe not that many. It's like a picture of with a black dress on.
So, from 198 to 150 something, that's like legit. How did you do it? Did you do it just by running a lot, or did you have to like totally switch your diet up and go in like a calorie deficit every day or whatnot?
Well, I did like cut my car out a lot. I like walk my daughter to school, rode my bike a lot. Did a lot of boxing. I actually grew my own garden.
Let me get a screenshot. You terrible right here. What's going on with this? Explain.
Oh, so
Of course we know what occurred, but I guess he wants you to explain.
No, I know what happened to Franchon Cruz, my girl. You know, that was a tough ass fight by Alejandra Jimenez. But you sell wigs? That's one of your entrepreneurial ships?
no. So I told you guys I used to do hair and makeup. I was a cosmetologist before I started boxing. So I used to hit her and Clarissa up and like, hey, I do hair and makeup. Can I hook your hair up? You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to help them out because I'm like, I don't know if they know what they look like to the audience. And her hair coming from a stylist, that should have never came off, So I made a YouTube on how to lay your lace front wig so you won't be like French on and get your wig pulled off.
And
legit.
How did she receive that?
So she decided to come at me. We had a back and forth. Like she put up some troll pictures of me and was like, "Yeah, this is Hollywood the champ," and so I had to hear the back. I'm from Atlanta, so we Joan. So I had to hear it with the Rick James picture side by side, showing her, "Look, you look like Rick James." Like with the curly hair, and she be wearing that curly hair.
Travis, once again, please. So you lost too much weight because you don't look like this no more. I don't think you.
That's from 227 weeks ago.
That's a lot of years.
No, I'm talking about the before, the after is from that long ago.
No, I know. Well, the post has been out for 227. How many 52s in there?
Something like that.
That's at least 4 years.
It's like December 2017.
You look taller when you was bigger.
That's 198 over there. Yeah.
And how much is the after?
Over here, I fought.
143.
I was like 140, but I fought at that tournament at 152. So yeah.
Oh, you know Hardhead Martin?
Hardhead Martin.
Right here, look. Sean, isn't it Mason? I think it's Sean Martin. Sean Martin, no, he fought in Atlanta too. He's from out there.
Sean Mason.
No, it's Martin. Sean Martin.
I don't know. I know a lot of people.
Or they just follow you, the champ.
Yeah.
Well, we got more questions. Looks like the best dad ever. Hey, Shortcake.
Hey, Daddy.
That's it. He gonna cut that out. That's gonna be his ringtone. Hey, Daddy. If you had a hit list for this year, who would be on it and why? Keep dogging him, champ.
Mary McGee.
Yo, ain't she taller than you, champ?
Who cares? Everybody's taller than me. O'Shea's taller than me. I fought a girl named Jill Stafford who's like taller than you. Like, come on.
But I'm saying she at 30. She's at 40. She's at 40. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy fight.
But Mary McGee just came off a title defense. She's not gonna turn around to a 1-0. You gotta stack them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stack them up. But she's on that list.
Who else?
Let's see who else is at 147. I gotta get Kelsey Winstrom out the way. Stevie Coleman out the way. I think her name is Rick. Got a girl named Summer, right?
Summer Lynn, but she like 7-0 right now.
She at 147 too, right?
Yeah, she at 47.
She got to get out the way too. Who else?
It's a hit list.
Look at Danny. Danny don't know how to act. He from Chicago.
O'Shea finna turn pro, so you know what I'm saying. I got to get back with that. You know what I'm saying. Tika Hemingway actually hit me up about fighting, but she's a little bit higher up in the weight class. So if I want to go higher up a little bit, maybe her. And anybody else who want to get it.
You the can woman. Anybody can get it.
For real.
What time is it in Chicago right now?
9:30.
What's up with Rick, man?
What's up, Brick?
He watching the show, bro.
I
He
know.
ain't checking his phone. He watching the show.
Because you said you had.
I hit
up.
him.
Yeah.
I hit him. He ain't hit me back. I'm like, damn, maybe it's because it's 7. I'm like, hold on, you in Chicago, man. Brandon Maurice in Cincinnati says, do women fighters follow the no sex during training camp rule like the male boxers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wilder didn't follow that. Wilder said, he did his thing.
That's why never mind. It's not my business.
James Valdez. What you laughing at, Danny?
Nah, just received the notification. That's all.
James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas says, Katie versus Amanda, who wins and how?
That's a tough one.
You ever work with either of them?
No. But a while back when Amanda's sister fought Katie, I actually hit Amanda up and was like, are you going to get that lick back for your sister? And she actually responded. And I didn't think she was going to respond. And she was like, Hollywood the champ, I don't need to get no lick back for my sister. So
Wow.
actually, I just creeped back on her post the other day and I was like, I see you going to get that lick back for your sister. So I hope she actually wins for her sister.
Do you think she can win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's
You believe her power? In her power?
Yeah, I seen her hit a girl that I've been sparring recently, earlier in her career. I ain't never seen nobody get knocked out like that. Man.
Coach Myers in Connecticut says, what made you you start twerking after your win? Laugh out loud. And will that be your signature going forward? Twerking after every win like Tio does a backflip.
Yes, that is my signature. Everybody knows me for twerking. I mean, when I used to do fight night or whatever, like celebrities used to be there, like Young Thug, Lil Baby, everybody, like for real. Yeah, I got footage on that on my page and whatever. So like that's my thing. Like I twerk. Like I like to. That's my celebration. Turn up the crowd. Like that's what y'all want to see.
Gotta do that on ESPN. Uh-oh. You must got some.
This is in Buckhead, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is. I am the hot girl of boxing.
Shout out to World Combat Sports, right? He took this picture for
Perfect.
you.
And what he say? I still got them knees like Megan Thee Stallion.
Yep.
She got Danny blushing in studio.
Y'all didn't see the fit though.
funny,
Y'all didn't see
though.
the fit. It's all like tassels in the back.
Nah, is this the same outfit?
Yeah. So MCM in the front, and then all the back is like.
What does
fringes.
MCM stand for?
Just like the MCM.
No,
like,
it's a designer. Bro.
Okay. I'm older than y'all.
Somebody just
Well,
paid.
you should have worn it back in the day. Then.
Somebody just paid $5. The same guy who said,
Best
Best that ever?
Yeah.
Best that ever?
He said, "Don't get yourself and me in trouble with the heart eye emojis." All love.
Cash App.
Oh,
Desi Shines.
he said, all love, you got a new fan here. Time to take over.
Hey, that's right. I'm ready.
All right, let me see. I got New York Bullet, obviously in New York, says, what's up, champ? Who are some of the fighters you looked up to that motivated you to box? Blessings.
I actually used to look up to Clarissa Shields.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, until she got rude. Like I didn't know that her attitude was rude like that. Like I actually made a candle of like homaging her when she went to the Olympics with all the black girls and stuff like that on there. But she just kind of rude.
How was she rude to you?
She just her attitude is just like rude. Like she's rude. Like even one of my friends who's a journalist tried to like do an interview with her or whatever, and she was like just rude to him. Like she's not.
Was it the same day?
But do you think?
I was gonna say, she just might have been having a bad day.
I was just gonna say, do you think? And can you find yourself maybe giving her a pass? Because I feel like Clarissa was the first female boxer outside of Amia St. John and a Christine Martin to put female boxing on her back, bring it back to television. I think her second fight was televised, or her first fight with Franchon Cruz. Wasn't that on Showtime?
no, that was HBO, but that was like YouTube.
Okay, I mean,
It wasn't televised. I thought it
No.
was televised.
but it was HBO's YouTube. HBO was the king of boxing back then, and that's what I mean. Like she's consistently been in the limelight, in the eyes of the camera, and I don't think she had it easy, right? Like Floyd is from Michigan, and he fucking signed Savannah Marshall. Floyd is from Michigan, and he didn't even, endorse, so to
Attitude.
speak. He didn't even endorse Clarissa. So I believe back to the attitude that's where it comes from, where it's like she has this me against the world. That's why she created the quote. Like, you know, people like Floyd, journalists, you don't want to recognize how good I am. I'm gonna just show you in the ring, and I think she's got a little bit of an attitude because there's a chip on her shoulder. You know, she doesn't get the respect that the men do. Right? She calls herself the GOAT. She's done more than 90% of the male boxers out there. She doesn't get paid like them. She doesn't get the recognition. No one considers her a star like some of these men that do less. Like, she's done way more than 10.
And why do you think? Just be honest.
Why do I think what?
She hasn't got the recognition. Be honest.
Because female boxing isn't getting the push that it deserves. And I don't think because, honestly, I mean, you know, if she was Mexican or of another descent, I think that she'd be pushed a little harder. I'm going to just be real. Because look at Alejandra Jimenez, right? All she had to do was be Mexican and part of the LGBTQ community. And it was like, no, she didn't cheat even when the test result came back. You know, they didn't get French on her belt. It was a whole investigation. You know, the WBC came out to defend her. You know, boxing, super political and is definitely racial in a sense because, you know, Mexicans support their own, Puerto Ricans support their own, you know, so yeah, she needs a fan base. Like she's got to go to UK to fight Marshall when Marshall's done what? Win a vacant belt that Clarissa gave her? I got to go to another fucking country to fight you when you're making a name off of beating me 10 years ago. Meanwhile, I've undisputed, I've unified, I've moved up, and I had to give you my belt so this fight looks good. It's pretty unfortunate in my opinion. I can see why she's upset. I'd be upset every fucking day. I did too much. Like, has Katie, I mean, you guys can help me. Has Katie accomplished as much as Clarissa? Has any other woman in boxing accomplished as much as Clarissa?
Katie close with the medals and the
She's got
resume.
2 medals?
I said close.
I know, I'm asking. I'm asking.
I know she got 1.
Okay. So Clarissa has 2. How many divisions has he unified or undisputed?
I'm not certain, but I know she beat the undisputed Jessica McCaskill.
Who?
Katie Taylor.
No, she beat her when Jessica McCaskill was a prospect. Stop
I'm
that.
just saying, Jessica McCaskill is undisputed right now.
Yeah, but she didn't beat her.
Cool,
So that's what I mean. I didn't see
One
she-
can
No,
say-
I'm just trying to be
I'm
technical
saying-
for those listening. Any casual, I don't want them to assume Katie beat an undisputed champion.
And one
But
can
she
say,
did beat the person who became undisputed.
No, she
Okay,
definitely
and
beat
one-
a current undisputed
and one can
champion.
say that Clarissa beat Franchon, and Franchon's about to.
I'm not saying,
Yeah.
I'm not arguing for Katie. He asked the question, what has she accomplished? And I was just
Yeah, I just
speaking
ain't
on
like
some
the way you
accomplishments.
phrased it. She ain't beat an undisputed. She beat a prospect. McCaskill was a prospect with a small start too. She's LOX. She was living off experience. Fight McCaskill now. See what happens.
I think she would still lose. against
Wow.
Katie.
Really?
She's not technically sound like that.
You
like,
think McCaskill would still lose? She just come forward a lot. I like McCaskill a lot.
She
just come forward and throw punches.
And Katie's punch count is up there, and she could be a counter puncher. She can box backwards, and Jessica just goes forward.
A good boxer. And she has some defense anyway. Not a lot of defense, but some defense.
She got more defense than Jessica.
Jessica don't really have
Have you
defense
seen-
because she's so strong and she just coming forward, which I like that style. And I am a fan, but
You brought up Summer Lynn. Have you seen her fight before?
That tickled them the wrong way.
I've seen some clips of her
She almost
fight.
spit her water out.
Do you think her and Jessica fight the same? Do you think they have similar styles?
No. Summers, to me, she's more of a boxer. Like, she's a boxer, kinda. She could be a brawler a little bit. Jessica is just a brawler. She's like a brawler. Just to be honest, keep it real, 100.
No. I just wanted to see, because the question I asked about Summer was because I want to see what you thought of her style.
Summer, she can box. To me, like, she, you know what I'm saying? She tight. She turn her punches over.
Uh-oh. Did he just zoom out? Let me get a screen share in the meantime. This is Summer Lynn for anybody that doesn't know. Follow her on Instagram at Summertime Shy, as she is from Chicago. And just picked up another win. She's 7-0 with 3 KOs. And Rick Ramos, what's up, my friend?
What's up, Rick? Take me out to dinner.
man, how you gonna say that?
You got to unmute.
You
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
His wife.
Nah,
there you
that's
go.
the Joe Biden
There you go,
joke.
Key.
What's up, bro? I had to connect you. I had to connect you with my girl Hollywood the Champ, man. I was training at Bones Adams, and I seen she's a fucking dog. And not only is she a dog in the ring, but her attitude is exactly what we need to hype up women's boxing. She's already calling out Summer Lynn, that's 7 fights in front of her. She wants to be part of this, fight house you have happening in San Diego. So I said, let me pull some strings. Obviously, obviously you don't like me as much as you like my producer because he got in touch with you.
No, I hit you right back. No, I mean, listen, like the boxing business is all about like taking out someone who's more popular than you, someone who's beatable than you. So I don't take the call outs personal anymore. You know, I've been here too long to take it personal. She should be calling out everybody. Shit. This is the boxing business, you know?
She's calling out Rick Ramos, man. She wants to be in the house. She said you ain't answer her email or her DM.
Yeah, Rick.
I just checked your DM. I didn't get no DM from you.
What?
Hit him up,
I'm
champ.
telling you.
Oh, well, I want to
Yeah,
be
hit
in
me
that
up. I don't-
house.
What we got to do, Rick?
Well-
She want to be in the house.
Well, I think first
San
and foremost,
Diego's
we
40
gotta-
minutes away.
Well, where you at?
She's in
That's where you
Vegas. She's in Vegas.
at. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's just a matter
And
of,
she's
like,
she's the weight you looking for.
What, 154?
147.
147. Gotcha. How many pro fights?
1-0
1-0?
with a shitload of amateur
cool.
fights.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Like I said, we just got to iron out the details with Pat. I think actually what we're going to do is bring the fighter house to Vegas. So there might be a location change.
So you really need her. She been living in Vegas, what, the last 4 years?
3 years, yeah.
3 years? Damn near local.
Yeah, no, that's great. You know, definitely stay in touch. I definitely have to iron out the details with the Fight Star CEO, Pat Oakes, but we're working on it. There might be a location change, which will benefit you because you'd probably live super close. But yeah, that could happen very soon. We're just trying to work out the details. I'll be in Vegas next week for the Canelo fight. I have Jessica commentating. So, yeah, it should be good. I don't know if you're going to the Canelo fight or not.
Stop by the studio. Forget that Canelo fight. Stop by the studio fight week. We gonna have Hollywood the Champ double back. Y'all could chill in the green room while we chop it up. Because we could use another interview with the champ. With all the belts this time. You got to pay the money for the luggage this time because it's a big fight.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no championship rings.
Too heavy.
No championship rings this time. We want all the belts on the table.
For sure. I got to talk to Jess about that one. But, yeah. Wait, who do you like? Desiree, who do you like this weekend? Katie Taylor or Serrano?
I like Serrano, but I like them both. But I really like Serrano.
Like, in this particular fight, you like Serrano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's not impressed. She's not impressed with Jessica McCaskill versus Katie Taylor 1.
Oh, of course not. That was what 8 world titles ago and 3.5, 4 years ago.
Talk that shit, Rick. He said
come
8 world titles ago. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Well, I'm ready to see y'all run it back.
Oh, gosh, me too. Shit, I'm dying to.
Rick, who y'all fighting, man? Cut the bullshit, Rick. Who are you guys fighting in San Antonio?
Here, I'm gonna tell you because you're my boy, Ness, and you know I didn't even tell anybody. So here's the thing: like there was offers that sometimes these promoters they send offers out that aren't even real. So I wouldn't be surprised if they say, "Hey, Desiree, they sent you an offer," and then Desiree thinks she's fighting Jess, and we don't even know about it yet. So it's kind of like there's like 3 or 4 girls who got offers. Apparently, they all agreed, and then they come back to me, and I was like, "Well, there's weight issues. You know what I mean? Like there's certain girls that we would fight at 144 and there's certain girls that we would fight at 147. And, since we're the A side and undisputed, I want to make sure I put Jessica in the best position. So there were 3 offers sent out. All 3 girls said, okay. Now all of a sudden, all these girls are saying, well, I want 50 more grand if it's 3 pounds lower, or I want this, or I want that. I mean, Jessica is where she is because she didn't care. We'll do whatever you want. That's how confident Jessica was. A lot of these girls talk that confident shit, but they ain't confident. They want to get paid. Fuck the paid. Get the belts, and then you get paid. You see what I'm saying? Like, stop chasing the money so much. Focus on the belts and the opportunity, and the rest will handle itself. I promise you.
Well,
I'm
Rick.
telling you, because after. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, no, I want to know. I want to know the 3 girls that got offers.
Who got offers?
Well,
What you say, Hollywood? Wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. Where the money
No,
at?
it wasn't.
I don't want to offer.
No, I'm sure. Fuck. You know, here's the thing. I don't know how, and I'm being honest with you, and this is something that's going to appeal to Desiree. Like, I don't think we're going to be at 147 long. So once we vacate those belts, it's going to be like fucking, you know, everybody running for flying cash in the street because there's going to be 6 vacant belts.
So wait, you moving up to 54 or you going down? What's she doing?
Oh shit! Of course, his service starts to fuck up.
Is
man.
he driving? Everybody want to do zooms on the road.
He hit one of those Chicago potholes, man.
Champ, how that sounded to you? I don't know. Sound like
Is he back?
Like, here, let me tell you this. This is what I'm.
pull over,
You're
Rick.
breaking up, Rick.
Pull
You're
over.
breaking up.
54. She gonna move up to 54?
You hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Desiree was asking, are you saying that McCaskill's moving to 54?
No, we're coming to 40. We want to come to 40. But listen to me, and I'm sure you guys know this. There's some girls we would fight at 54 who ain't got no power there, who ain't got no skill there.
Like who?
Hannah Rankin.
Hannah Rankin. Rick, you got to pull over, Rick.
Face.
Danny's terrible.
Yo, Bo, get a picture of his face.
Hey, yo, you terrible, man. Well, champ, I don't know. You think he knows of you?
Oh, of course. Everybody know who Hollywood the champ is.
So he said he checked his DM. You ain't DM him.
Man,
Yeah,
he got
champ.
that DM.
Show me.
They got that. I don't got my phone with me right now. I promise you, they got that DM. And I think
Would you take short notice?
Yeah, because I'm gonna always be ready. Like I'm gonna always be ready to fight. Like ready for.
So if they made you one of the options for McCaskill in San Antonio, you would take short notice.
Man, hell yeah, I'm ready. Shit. Didn't you just see me spar?
Oh, wait a minute, he's
we
back.
got him back.
Wait, he's back. Stop driving, Rick. Stop driving.
I know. I stopped. Here's the thing. Like Desiree, I appreciate like the ambition or whatever, but there's nothing in it for us to beat a girl or lose to a girl, right? 1-0. There's no money and there's nothing in it.
Nah,
So
we
it's
told her that. We told her she's got to stack up the wins, but that's why she wants to get with you. She want to be like Summer Lynn, 7-0.
Yeah.
Yo, listen here. I'll tell you what, Desiree, you got a manager?
No, I don't.
Free agent, no manager, no promoter.
Listen. You meet me next Friday. You'll have a manager and a promotional contract. Nah, am I bullshitting?
He's not bull. Why you think we called you? We know you know bullshit. I don't hook people up with nobodies.
Well, let's do it. I think you should add me to that team because you got Brian Cohen and he got his
Hold on
girl.
one second.
So that would be great.
No, and you know what? We'll set up the meeting. I have a meeting with. Sorry, I'm all over. I'm about to get my hair did right now. Hold up.
You and Danny in the same boat. What y'all doing? Y'all beards?
Hey man, fuck you. Wait, I think
I got a meeting next week with. I'm back. You hear me?
Yep.
All right. I got a meeting next week with Pat Oakes. He's the CEO and founder of Fight Stars. Friday. I'm just gonna bring you to the fucking meeting. That's it. You got my word. You got it right here. You
There
got
it is.
screen record shit. And I just need your resume. So, Ness, can you text her or give her my phone number? Shoot me a text.
I got you.
Shoot it to me. And then I'll get you a fight. Fuck, June. Let's roll. If you ain't booked yet, let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Ness, text her my info. Desiree, text me a bio so you pitch it to Pat. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it's a great pickup. And if we bail, and I'm just telling you this, I know a lot of people are watching it and probably Matchroom don't even know, we're going to want to come down to 140, which means that there's going to be plenty belts for you at 147 that you can snag.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know somebody who has all the belts at 147. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should have that meeting next Friday. Next Friday, mandatory. Me and you meet, no matter what.
Definitely. I'm with it.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, cool. Nats, give her all my stuff, and I'll talk to you guys. I'm about to get my haircut right now.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Rick. Thank you,
See you
brother.
later.
All right, Yo, I gotta say what's up to Danny. Danny Alvarez, you my dude. Just want to say what's up.
Rick, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Hey, so
Yo.
like, who is bringing the hats? You got somebody? You got somebody on bike, like riding them here? Like, bro, what the fuck's up, man? Yo, you're my friend, bro. I'll pay you, bro. Come on.
Damn, Danny. Yo, Danny
you,
ain't shit.
you have my word. You send me everything. I'll have everything next Friday. I'm gonna come to the studio with everything next Friday. How about
Let's
that?
go.
All right,
Let's go.
Rick. All right, Rick.
All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Desiree, awesome to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Make sure you text me. Make sure you text me today, please.
I
got
just
you.
sent her your number to your DM. She has her phone in the green room. But thank you again, Rick Ramos. Give out your social media. If any other women out there want to get with the best female boxing manager out there.
Thank you, guys. Follow me on Instagram, Rick Ramos Boxing. You can find me there on any social media platform.
Yo.
And I will talk to everyone soon.
We got to do a super card with Rick Ramos girls versus Brian Cohen girls.
Yeah.
Let's fucking get a super card. A
That's
super
what the people-
female,
Let's do
all
it.
female pay-per-view.
Let's do
All
it.
right, Rick, thank you.
Hey, as long as Eddie Hearn pops that bill, then we're all good.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
Later.
Rick.
All right. Well, Desiree, I think I
appreciate
got.
that, you guys. Thank you.
Of course, this is what we do. It's not just for you. We try to help every fighter. This is the only sport I love. I'm the first man you ever gonna meet. Never watch football, Super Bowls, Grand Slams, none of that shit. This is it. So if I can help you be great and interview you 10 years from now, you're only helping my job. I don't like any other sport. So that's nothing. And I know Rick was looking for women. He told us already. You know, this fight house has been going on for some time. And I see what he's doing with Summer. You see what she's moving fast.
She's been moving fast.
She's moving fast. I'm pretty sure in another fight, Matchroom's going to sign her.
Yeah.
You know? I got one last question from Victor Banuelos. He says, being a female fighter, can you see yourself being able to date a man that does not know how to fight?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think you're the first person that might say that. Why? You want to be the one to protect him?
I mean, no, but he doesn't necessarily have to know how to fight. You know, like everybody can't fight. I mean, I seen some guys come in there. You know, I didn't train with T.I., Meek Mills.
I seen T.I. on the pass. That was funny.
You train
And Meek
with
on the heavy
Meek
bag.
Mills.
It's on my
Yeah, you
Instagram,
ain't see
man.
it?
You ain't see
What?
it? Yeah.
You went back
What?
227 weeks and you didn't see that?
I ain't see that. No, this is in Bones. This is you on the heavy bag. I love that big bag. Actually,
Can I get a screen share?
probably I didn't find it because I didn't make it past some of these pictures.
Now, how we know that's you? Your back turned.
Ah, that's right. That ain't
That
you.
is me, man. Listen, trust me. That's the champ, baby. We in Atlanta.
I'm giving you a hard time.
That's
So
me.
what was you doing with Meek and Tip?
Training. So
So wait, do you rap or you just be stealing captions? Where'd you get these captions from?
you know, I do a little something. You know.
Wondering how I'm this hot with no deal.
Nah, you don't know. That's like lyrics from people's stuff.
Okay, I was like, who? I don't know. I'm older than you. Who's singing these lines?
I don't know. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Probably Megan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use a lot of her stuff.
Okay.
But yeah. So you see.
So where was that Meek Mills? Was it how
was
far
in
was it?
Atlanta.
No, I know, but it was deep down in the.
Yeah, that shit was
Oh, that's
down,
why.
man.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't make it past.
Oh, you're not interested in me like that.
No, I didn't make it
You went back
past
227
July
weeks.
17th. Once I got to July, I just stopped scrolling because
Yo, I'd be scared to go that deep into somebody's profile.
Yeah, the other day
'cause
I
if
like the girls pick, right? Because we look for bartenders on Fridays. We have Fridays and Saturdays we do like live fight chats. So we'll have a bartender here serving us drinks. So I'm looking for bartenders on Instagram, and I'm DMing random girls in Las Vegas local, and he's like, "Don't do that." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because that was like last year. You liking a pic from last year? You look like a stalk." I'm like, "Bruh, I'm looking at her shit. She looked good last year. I like that pic last year."
Yo, you ain't look good in a while. That's all I'm saying. If I like a pic,
Nah, I don't think that means that. I just think it's like, you look good in that pic, and I just liked it. Is that a bad thing? If you get to your profile, you get a notification, and someone liked the pic from 2 years ago, what goes through your mind?
They actually look kind of through my profile.
Is it a bad thing?
No.
Exactly. He think that you gonna look at it like, damn, look at this dude looking at my pic from 2 years ago. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
You look through the page. He had the stroll. So
I think you was interested if you went 2 years back, right? That's show interest.
yeah. You
Ain't nobody got time to just scroll through 2 years worth of pictures unless you interested.
Yo, because you was talking about what picture were you trying to find on this? So I was like scrolling and scrolling. You found it first, but I came across that Meek Mill and
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think she misunderstood me. Screen share. I didn't get to the Meek Mill because I stopped on this picture is what I'm saying. And I started reading. So I never made it past because this is her rapping. But obviously this is the Lil' Kim pose. So, you know, like she said, sex sells. She know what she doing.
And I want to be like, you know, kind of the little Kim
Of
of
boxing?
boxing. I would love for her to bring me out, you know. Floyd, I know that's your friend.
So actually someone did come out with Lil' Kim recently in the last, 3 years?
Deontay came out with Lil Tim.
That's what it was.
Kim. I said Lil Tim.
Deontay, yep.
Yeah, he came out
Well,
with Lil
champ,
Tim
I
in
think
New
that
York.
is all the questions. Let me refresh in case anyone snuck a last one. In the meantime, please give out your social media. Not like we haven't been screen sharing it, but just in case they're still crazy enough not to be following you.
Everybody follow me at Hollywood the Champ on YouTube, Instagram, and on
You got a
Facebook.
YouTube channel too?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We get grown ass fighters that ain't got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You want to know what? That's how you do it. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick intermission and a picture.
The video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.